markets are expecting no significant change, a push on new tariffs, maybe the designs to talk more in the future and try to iron this out, but probably no last-minute Hail Mary solutions that we could read or place online and actually get major detail on. Your thoughts?
Quite right. I think the chances of a real breakthrough agreement are pretty low at this point, given the tensions. What worries me now is that they need to do something to avoid not only further escalation in tariffs, but escalation in the acrimony over investment issues, export controls, import controls that are very stringent on high technology, and perhaps even movement to some type of war over currencies. And if all these things continue to escalate, we're going to be seeing a period of mutually assured disruption for both economies. So at a minimum, they should try to find ways of modulating this escalation and getting on a path, even if not toward an overall agreement, at least dealing with a few of the key issues and establishing a longer-term process for dealing with others.
Well, it should be no shock to anybody. This president is not your, precedent-following president when it comes to negotiations, whether it's foreign policy, geopolitical. Having said that, let's take the other side of it. Let's say there's deterioration. I found it interesting that in polls taken in China, and I understand the way news is squashed there, but this particular trade issue with the U.S. is like sixth on the line of what most households in China are worried about. They're worried about the cost of college, housing prices, cost of living increases, all the other things. So there's a saving issue here with regard to President Xi, in my opinion. What if it deteriorates? It certainly seems in this country, CEOs, especially in manufacturing, and farmers most affected, still are behind what the president's doing.
Yes, I think for the moment, the country is not adversely affected very much by the trade war. And I think many Chinese probably, as you correctly point out, feel the same way. The next round of tariff increases, if they were to occur, would be on more products, and they would be perhaps at a 25% level. For Americans, that would have a very direct impact, not only on component parts for manufacturing companies, which would hurt them, but the next round would be much more focused on American consumers, and they would begin to feel that very quickly. So I think for Americans, the impact would be there. Now, it's not the biggest thing that's affecting the American economy, but at the margin, it would be unsatisfactory for a lot of people. And
I just wouldn't rule out the notion, Bob, that this president could definitely move to higher tariffs, especially considering that, in a way, there is a red line with regard to these negotiations. Markets don't seem to have that particular outcome.
I agree. I agree. It's not the main thing on the minds of markets.
Listen, Bob, we're going to have to run. We're going to have to run here, but thank you for joining me.